What's going on, people? Not for the radio, NFTR, myself, Dwayne, Posty, Shams in the building. We've got another legendary guest.
Hello.
One of the highest selling recording artists of our generation.
Yeah.
We've got Tinchy Stryder in the building,
Thank you.
Cloud9.
Thank you.
What's happening?
I'm good. I don't get a round of applause.
Yeah, you get a round of applause. You get a round of applause. All right, so, Tinchy, I mean, what do we refer to you as now? Like, you know, MC, pop star, reality TV show star?
I think all the above, really.
All the
I'm like, I will say obviously MC. That's where I started from, but I've had some pop tracks that have been actually popular in the world.
You've had more than a few
I've had a few.
Do you enjoy pop tracks?
Yeah, it depends. Like everything I've done, I don't ever record a song I don't like, because every song I record that's been the poppier ones, the more charting ones, it done me well, man. So I've never sat down and think, oh, I don't like pop tracks. Certain pop tracks, nah, it's a no-go.
So Chuckle Brothers, is that a business move or you like that?
Chuckle
like,
Brothers, to you.
In
bruv.
your car, you're playing your own song, like.
Yeah, I listen to myself a lot, but with the Chuckle Brothers, it's not. When like that was a weird thing. I met them at what was it? Celeb Juice, Keith Lemon.
Okay.
Backstage, just filming, chilling,
Well,
and
you've
then
made the big time now, man. You don't. Them shows are nothing.
Oh no, Lemon.
Yeah, big up Lemon.
He's a cool dude.
My favourite.
He's a cool dude. He holds me down, and then I'm like, okay, so.
Whoa. Pause.
Oh, you want to pause something? Pause.
That's what I'm saying.
You
gotta be
like
careful with these guys.
Nah, that's cool. I'm confident.
Love the
I'm
pausing.
comfortable, man. You can keep pausing, ejecting, rewinding, playing. I'm cool, man.
Whoa, pause. Anyway, go.
Yeah. Pause again. Pause. Okay, not ejecting. Just pause it.
No ejecting round here.
Just pause it.
Anyway.
Okay. Pause. Pause it again. Keith. I guess you know what? Chuckle Brothers. Yes. So one of them things where, when I first met them, they was like, cool. We took a picture together. Now we got along, chilling. Took a picture. Now they posted it. Twitter or something. Next thing I look, they got bag of retweets and mad. Everyone's going to think, whoa, what's happened? I put one up. Same thing. People like, hey, look, doing a song. I'm like, you taking the piss at me? Like, am I doing a song with Chuckle? Do you make music? They're like, of course not. And then I think Jamal Edwards, SB, hollered at me and said, yo, when you're doing this vid, I want to catch this. I'm like, I ain't doing no vid. And then one day, I get getting tweets about, I thought, you know what, come studio. They come, me and Dirt, and then Dirt just started making a beat. I thought, I can do something interesting. So it was easy. I just went on, I thought, you know, hello. I said, hello. Just put the mic on, talking. And it wasn't nothing like, I won't be like, okay, like, to stay relevant and keep your name on people's lips, whichever way I thought of doing it worked. You know what I mean? It worked, because people's talk, whether it was bad or good. If people think, is that your next single? Yeah, I'm like, really? Like, that was like a 15-minute something, so it wasn't nothing deep.
A few months out of the jungle.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
The jungle. What part? How did I find the whole experience?
Yeah, what made you want to go to the jungle?
I wanted to go there. I thought, I've been asked a few years now in a row, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Then I thought, actually, you know what? Am I not going to do that because, like, what people think or what I think? And I want people to, get to know me. And like, okay, he's this way. Cause usually people are like, okay, he just shaves, chains, spits, he does that. But when you go on them channels, you can't act. It's just like, and the realness of it is like the biggest, I guess, reality show here. They were 10 celebs there. I won that. They wanted to fit the criteria and all that. And I won't lie and say money didn't influence me. Money's good. TV money's good over there. But I thought people get to know me like, yo, so that's Tinchy. It's a different world, man. Different people that I don't know this guy. They all think we're all the same and we talk the same, and certain things they're like, okay, is he gonna do this or do that because he's not gonna look cool to his people? But I thought, I'm cool, man.
What's crazy about the jungle is sometimes you have to eat some wild things.
Yeah.
What was the wildest thing you ate?
You had to twig for that one.
Wildest thing I ate, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the wildest thing you saw me?
I can't remember.
Okay, I don't know what they showed on
the
it.
pigs.
Oh,
pigs.
Anus. Or something. Yeah.
You ate
I didn't drink it. I didn't eat it. It's a drink. Like they blend it and then they're like, you drink it. Cool.
So you drank, blended.
Yeah, I drank and fermented.
Calm as well.
Yeah, calm.
Do you eat
I watched
pig in
it.
regular life?
Because
some people don't eat pig.
pork. Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
These days I don't as much. I've come off it. I don't know if the jungle made that, but these days I don't. But it was something like, there's 4 of us there, and like, if you drink this, when you're there, you got no food. You get rice and flipping beans, like a spoonful, 2 spoonfuls each. If you don't get no stars or trials, you don't get no food. I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. So everyone else is backing it, just screaming. I'm like, when they come to me, I ain't gonna let the team down. I ain't one of them dudes. Like, if the team's doing, I'm riding in it. So
what would you say to the people that say they've lost respect for you
Oh, for going on there.
For eating.
For eating,
For
yeah.
What was it? Pig's anus.
Yeah, like pigs. I drank
pigs,
it. I didn't
pig's
eat it. Yeah, some
so
blended. Yeah,
Put the same thing about eating.
yeah. If it kind of was, it would be called the same as drinking, eating. Like,
Well, you know what I mean. It went into
my mouth,
stomach.
into me,
so
and it actually. Yeah,
however, whether you
drank it, it's true.
Sucked it in, drank it,
Pause.
ate it. I don't need to pause. I didn't do it. You done.
No, pause. So you're telling me,
you're
telling me I'm like.
I don't need to pause. You might want to pause that, but I'm just saying, however you consumed it, you consumed it. So what would you say to the people that, I'm not saying I have, but what would you say to the people, as you said, like there's some people out there that will say, I've lost respect for Tinchy because I don't really do them kind of things. I don't really respect those kind of things. So what would you say to those people?
People that kind of lost respect for me, doing that or going on the jungle? Doing everything. Oh, doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't blame them. It's not like, whoa, is he really doing that? But the bottom line, if you're watching that show, you know what it's about. So you should stop respecting me before you watch it then. Because you can't watch it think, oh, he's going on there, he ain't going to do any of that. Then,
so you knew that, basically,
yes,
something like
that's
that
how it
may
goes.
come about.
That's how it goes, man.
Show.
Like,
I hear that.
you have to be aware of it. Because if you're watching thing on, let me see my man does this or that. And then he does it, like, and I ain't rating him no more. Well, shouldn't watch that.
I can imagine that it's probably propelled you to kind of a new arena somewhat. Is there any relationships that you forged while you was in there that you've maintained?
With the people on there?
Yeah.
You know what? Most, let me see. Michael Burke, yeah, we're cool. Jimmy Bullock, I love football, innit? And so we get along. But let me see. Nadia, we're cool.
Who's the lady who... Because I was watching it and there was a point where there was
Kendra.
this attractive... No, I know Kendra. There was this attractive lady that wanted a bed.
Oh, yeah?
And she needed a bed and she asked you for the bed and you said no.
Nadia.
Yeah, why did you say no to the lady that needed a bed? Yeah, but she didn't get it, did
she got it. She didn't mind. Kendra jumped in and was like, but yo, this is that. You just said she can have it. Now
yeah, but after the banter, she still didn't get the bed, so it wasn't bad.
Oh, she didn't know, because she said she was cool. Cause she asked me one time, she said to me, yo, like, I want to, she said she needs a bed. She come in and then I told Jimmy she can have mine. He shouted out, yo, Tinchy said you can have his bed. So when I come down, she like, the bed, like, I said, didn't come from my mouth. He said it, have his bed. So it was messing about. She's like, actually, I'm cool. And then next day, not long after that, she's telling me, yeah, like, I'm a bit lonely. Can you come and sleep in my one? And I'm like, okay, is that what you wanted? But we're cool. She's cool. She didn't.
So what you're saying is that, because how long was you in the jungle for? Like
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
You had this attractive girl. She wanted to jump in your bed.
Yeah.
And you said no.
Nah, she wanted me to jump in her bed. And she said, like, come in her bed and chill and spoon. And I'm like...
You weren't on it, though. You wasn't on it. Why?
Because there's got cameras on you 24/7. I got important people. When I was in the jungle, I had a girlfriend, yeah. Okay. At that time, so I wasn't going to do that.
Because she was nice. She was a good-looking girl.
Yeah, she's cool. She's pretty, but it's not like some peak guy this world. It's like, it's cool, man.
Is that why you didn't?
Nah, because I was in the relationship. I was in a situation at the time. Then? Why I didn't? Yeah. I'm just respecting myself and the other half.
So who was the other guy, the X Factor guy? What was his name?
Oh, Jake.
So she moved to you before she moved to him.
She didn't
kind of move. I don't know.
He kind of moved to her.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Okay. So
she moved to you.
She moved to you. To her. You said no, and then
in a way, if you want to put in a no way, I kind of said, yo, like, you know.
You said not yet.
That's the one.
I understand what just happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I said like. And I not even like she moved to me, because she just like, some people just naturally friendly and touchy and huggy, and some girls, She
wanted to spoon.
She wanted to, yeah, because she's a bit scared and it's all kind of this. I'm like, yo, you know, I can't really help you on that right here on live on the camera and that.
What do you think to the Mobos? I know I'm going back a bit, but obviously you had your dramas with the Mobos.
Oh yeah.
You had probably one of the most successful years a male artist has seen in the country.
He was the best-selling male of 2010.
That's the one.
And that's like male out of any genre.
2009.
Oh, was it 2009?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going back a bit.
Yeah.
But what's the situation like? Are you cool with that establishment at the moment?
Oh yeah. We're cool.
How do you see it?
Do you know what? Tell you the truth, that year it was like, obviously I had the number one. With number one, I had 2 number ones. I had about. No, I'm not stunting, not yet. I ain't started yet. Just going easy. Yeah. I just said 2 number ones, and I had one with Ty Cruz, number 3, and then my album went number 2. loads of us, the biggest selling male in the UK. Like, before when they said, I'm biggest selling urban, so nah, male UK. So then I'm up for like 4 Mobo awards. I perform, I opened it up. They won an award for that performance. I didn't win nothing, so I thought, like, real talk.
How do you mean they won an award for the performance?
Because not on that day after, they got some award for like the best performance at shows or something.
Okay.
And I thought, and it's my performance with all the lights and all that, with You're Not Alone. And I'm like, okay, when I come, I'm like, real talk, I didn't win anything. So I was angry, I'm thinking, wow. But then the following year, I think, was it 2010, and I went and I won something for best video with Spaceship with Daps. And so I thought, so we're cool. At first I was like, no, I don't know if I want to go back. I'm like, nah, because I feel like you ain't rating. What do you do then? Like, what did I not deserve?
I know there's split opinions with award ceremonies, and in particular the Mobo Awards over the years. So just as someone that had been on both sides of the fence, like, they've definitely recognised you, but they've definitely kind of like messed
and
you up.
It's like, do you know what I mean?
So how do you feel about the Mobos?
I feel like, to be honest, like, since that's happened, it's been cool. And I feel like how they're showing, obviously, what did they have the Gram category, I guess, and it was the first time in it. So I'm like, they're trying love again. They're trying. But when that happened to me, I was like, yo, real talk. What's that about? What's the realness of it? What is it? Because I wasn't. Who decides who wins what?
But you know,
I've got over it. I understand it now.
What I don't understand is, I just want someone to explain it to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would understand if I was an artist in your position. Biggest selling male of 2009, and I'm performing at the awards.
Yeah.
You're shutting it down.
And I'm
crazy.
up for 4 awards.
You're killing it.
Yeah.
But the Mobos is a voting thing, right? Or is it not a voting thing?
Well, from what we know, it's a voting thing.
Okay, cool.
Because the public knows it's a voting
so
thing.
What
so
I'm
you
trying
don't
to
think it is? Really?
I don't think no awards are voting. I honestly don't think no awards show. I feel like before the game, like, certain ones might be, but majority, when you speak to people, they're like, yeah, people sit down and decide who should win and whatnot. So, but then
that's why I wanted to ask, because I always wanted to know, when some people don't win an award, why would you be upset at the award show if it's a voting
if
thing?
it's a voting,
So if you're saying that you don't believe that
it's
not necessarily a voting thing, then I can understand where you're
because at first I'm thinking, because I was like, I got explained to, like, okay, so and so, it's like, boom, people decide what and what. I think, really, don't people vote? So people are ringing, texting, there. But then when I didn't win that, I thought, okay, well, something must be true about this, that it's not purely on votes, because everyone's thinking, what's happened? Like, and then didn't really hear nothing from no one about. Then someone like kind of told me, nah, it's not no voting, it's decided in house, innit? I don't know how true that is, but that's what I believe most award shows are like that, man.
So let's talk about Ruff Squad. Obviously, you guys are like one of the most fundamental crews of grime.
Yeah.
Like one of the biggest crews that grime's ever seen. Why did you guys choose to break up? I mean, if you guys didn't want to do music for a certain amount of time, you wouldn't necessarily have to break up. Just like we've never heard Roll Deep has broken up, or like, who else is there? Like, no one's ever come out and said more Fire Crews broken up. Like, it had to be said. Why did you guys make that decision to say that?
It was a situation where, like, I guess in the whole the mandem, I guess, like, people felt like they were to do separate things and I want to do the solo. Could still be in Ruff Squad, but when some things in the crew people ain't really relating to this one, ain't getting along as much, and we thought, we're friends before music, so we ain't gonna let the music kind of ruin any sort of friendship. So best thing, you know what, everyone's to support and everyone doing their solo stuff, but the crew, I don't like things where you're saying Ruff Squad, but then nothing's happening, just ruining it. You know what I mean? I'd rather leave it at a good space.
What was sick about Ruff Squad is because you always saw that there was a genuine friendship there.
Yeah.
Like when you watch the old DVDs, you still see the same people around as you see now.
Yeah.
So when you say there was conflict, what kind of conflicts was there going on within the group?
Oh, it was in Wiley. It was like, it was a conflict thing as in couple, it's more like, I guess, it wasn't really music. Do you know what I mean? Some things are a bit more, it wasn't me personally, but couple things might have been actually, but people just ain't getting along for whatever reason outside music, and it gets reflected in the music. We're like, okay.
The question.
No, I'm not dodging the question. If you ask me about me personally, I could tell you, but I'm saying people's personal problem. For example, Slick's brother to the end, he doesn't do music no more. So one of the thing like Slick's,
why doesn't he do music no more?
Gets to that stage in life where you feel like this is what I want to do now. We've been doing it from 12 years old now, and he's thinking, okay, like, real life. No, I mean, I keep telling people it's the realness of it, where you feel like, okay, I'm this age, I'm doing that, we're good, we're sick, we love what we're doing, but I feel like this is what I want to do now. And we're like, well, the crew's the crew, so we don't want to be like, oh, Ruff Squad, but he don't do it no more, and he don't, didn't make sense. So, because of that, we thought if it's either we're all, or, you know what, we'll stay man them, make music together, but don't just ruin it and like Ruff Squad and nothing happening with it. Just, if you think of Ruff Squad, remember what we've done. Yeah.
Was there ever a point that you or they felt that you could have done more for the collective in the height of your career?
I don't know. I feel like, to an extent, because I was all new to it, so if I'd have known more, but at the same time, I've done quite a bit. We done a bit, as in, for example, when I'm touring, they told we come on tour. Music, I make music with them. It's to record. But when people say do more, I always say, what, like, more, as in, bring them and get chart me. In what way? When people ask me the question, they're not precise
Okay,
enough.
maybe like that then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What's the question?
So say, for example, okay, cool. So you're at a point where you're the biggest selling male in the country in 2010.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you should have done, or I'm not saying that I think that you could have done something. I just want to know, at the time, was there pressure? Did they feel like we need to do a Ruff Squad song that needs to be elevated because you had such attention
I guess if we were to think of it now, I thought, if we could go back now, I thought, okay, maybe one or two, but you have to remember at the time, I'm on Island, Universal, they're like, you're popping right now, you're the biggest selling the thing, so your next single, I understand, is your people, but this is what you do. I ain't gonna say, okay, I'm doing a song, Never Leave You, and I'm having like 5 people featuring in Ruff Squad is mine. It's like, they didn't want to do that. That was cool. That's what I say, is that they've been so supportive every single stage. Obviously, we have little disagreements, friends do that, but it's a couple things where, like I'll say, when I had like a first course, I had a publishing company, and Rapid and Dirt was signed to that first people, so it wasn't like, and behind closed door, musically, people might think, okay, why didn't he do that with them? But it's other things where people don't see what you're actually doing. Do you know what I mean? So
music, you actually done quite a bit. You've done some bits business wise.
Stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So do you want to talk about your merchandise? You was one of the first artists in our realm to really kick that off. You did a deal with JD's, was it?
Oh, with Star and Hood.
Star and Hood.
Star and Hood, that really took off. It went crazy, and at a stage, just like, I was thinking, like I keep saying, when you're living in it, it's like, okay, now when you start thinking, oh, that's how much was made, and that's how much it's worth to this day, and we're still going. So it's one of them things where T-shirts, like, started from that. My album was called Star and Hood. Then I made a few T-shirts to promote it. After that, it kind of went, this world, it started growing, and this person with these people. I think something that triggered it, one of the main triggers was when Rihanna wore it. And didn't ask her to wear it. She wanted it and saw it. And then so after that, the sales went mad. Done something with JD Sports, done so much things. But one thing starting at the stage, I felt like I was kind of growing too fast for my own good, the whole clothing, because like people like this T-shirt, they like that. And then you start doing varsity jackets, you're doing G-Legs, you're doing tracksuits. People get confused. So I learned that from that. But overall, I guess, and now the headphones is one of the main things, because that's like, people always ask me, so what kind of makes more money, the music or the headphones? I'm like, okay, if you bring out a single, one song's 99p. Bring out headphones, one is like, say, £60. So
how well are your headphones selling?
They're going really well. Like,
he said that was some real pet.
Like, yeah, real talk. Like the headphones, like, funny enough, not even on a boasting one, but was it yesterday or 2 days ago? They sent like a little thing of so far this year, cause the first time they approached me, done 1 year, and then they've come again for the next part of it. So I'll make sure how it looks, sounds. I make music, I always got headphones on, so I'm like, okay. And then they sent back the thing like 2 days ago. I'm like, yo, like, yeah.
What made you say yo?
Yo, I saw like
the figures.
Fuck out some comments, yeah. Yeah.
So what would you give? What advice would you give to people? I know that a lot of artists, when they put their strategies together, and they're doing it by themselves a lot of the time, or if they've got new management or people that are new to the business world, what advice would you give them in terms of when they go into these meetings? How do you turn, like, what kind of deals have you turned down? What type of deals would you steer clear of? And what type of stuff do you think was...
To be honest, with me, there's a lot of things where people approach you like, can you do this or do that? But I'm like, that ain't nothing. I respect my name and brand much more than the money that's in front of you. Like, okay, do you want to take this? Like, don't let money ruin
Any
you.
examples?
Any examples of, do you know what? I would, but it's right now, it's recent.
Okay.
And, you know what I mean? It's kind of recent, so
I hear you.
I don't want to touch on it just yet. It gets peaked.
So what's the plan with the record label?
With the clouds?
Yeah.
Like, go on.
Sign Ruff Squad?
Sign Ruff Squad.
That's an opportunity.
Yeah, true, but as you just said, Ruff Squad, there is no more Ruff Squad.
Yeah, but it's time, maybe reunite.
Yeah, Slicks doesn't make music no more.
Not on it at all.
Nah, he don't make music. And like I'm saying, say Rapid, Dirt, I'm most of my new things is with them.
Yeah.
We've been recording. So it's a thing of like where I want to say
you and Slicks cool, yeah?
Oh, we're cool. Slicks is like a brother.
Because you was with him every day.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it kind of seems that you're rolling with Dirt more. It kind of replaced him a little bit. Why?
I want to say really replace. It's like because Dirt's always like right hand. You know what I mean? I haven't saying what. Shout out to my ever since I made it. Vision never faded. Thanks to my right hand man. Yeah, Dirt's always where Cody and for the guy as well, man. But obviously, like I'm saying, a few things weren't as tight. We're cool again now, but we had a little situation where people weren't getting along in it. So that's why you might not see Footer around me as much. But like I'm saying, he's cool. We're cool. We're easy.
What I think is iconic about the next question is more to do with you, Dizzee, and Wiley. I think that it's incredible how all three of you are from Bo.
Yeah.
And then you've all done so well commercially, and you all started so early.
Yeah.
And there was a friendship there as well. I think that's mad how you all sort of made it, because if one of you didn't make it, I'm sure you feel a certain type of, somebody would feel a type of way because you was all together. So explain to us that friendship. How did you get to meet Dizzee and Wiley? Who was you more friends with? Or tell us about that.
That's actually interesting. Say with Dizzee, obviously we're from Bo, and Dizzee's what, a couple years older than me. So when I was growing up, I see this, we chill, we hang about. Wiley's older than us, so we didn't roll like that. I used to see Wiley like, yo, there's Will, there's this, and he always got sick trainers, like, I want them. So one day I just MC whatever, and then I got a phone call. Obviously we knew Dizzee was with Wiley, like, got a phone call, and then he's like, yo, it's Wiley. I'm like, who? It's like, yeah, it's Will, yeah, it's like how he speaks. And I'm like, cool. He's like, come studio. I thought, yo, I weren't like, no, you should do this, but I didn't go, I bunked school, man. I thought, studio, Wiley, I'm going studio. And then went, chilled, got along, like, yeah, I like what you're doing. And then funny enough, we're all from Bo, and it's like, I felt like I was around Wiley more than Dizzee, although I was closer to Dizzee before I met Wiley. But Wiley was like an older brother in a way, like, he brought me everywhere to raise with it, like, he can't come in, he's too young. Wiley's like, if he's not coming, I'm not coming. Come on stage and then just go on, and it was just growing. I remember the first time I think I went away to New York, Wiley brought me. So he's like an older brother who showed me a lot about the music. And when Dizzee was so tight, when that kind of broke up, kind of left me in there thinking, whoa, okay, like, you don't speak to him no more. I'm still speak to him and you don't. It was weird. It's a weird thing, but it's one of them things where, like, in Bo, I feel like, I don't know if it's what we're drinking or something, but after me, the sick people, everyone MCs, everyone was saying, why don't you, Wiley and Dizzee, do a song together? I'm like, I've never done a song with Dizzee before. Crazy, I've done one song.
Why have you not done a song with Dizzee?
I don't know, Dizzee ain't really done till recently, but before that, I think the only people who had a song with was obviously Wiley Road. He had a song with Morfire when Oya was about. We had something with them, he had a song with Dogs, just people he must have really rated, and I don't know if he didn't give guys a rating like that, but it was just cool. Like, yeah,
but
cool.
Were you actually friends?
Yeah, it was. I'm more friends with Dizzee than Wiley.
Because I'm just thinking that if you're friends with someone from a young age, it's not even as if that you didn't get to a certain plateau in your career. Like, you're the best-selling male of 2010.
Yeah.
Why is there not a collab?
Why is there? You know what? That's a question where he can. I was with him not long ago. Someone saw us in a petrol station, like, yo, why don't you, man, do a song together, man? Like, I need to come back, man. This person's killing it now. You shouldn't have that. We're thinking, what? And then was talking about it. I said, we realised whenever we chill, we'd never speak about music. It's weird. It's like music is hardly a conversation.
How
you've never asked him. You've never said,
come on a song.
Jump on this for me. Give me a 16, and he's kind of turned it down.
Nah. I've never asked him. He's never asked me. I've always felt like this is weird. He's got that character where you can sense it. I'm like, I don't want to ask him to hear the no. It won't feel good. You know what I mean? It won't feel good.
Do you think when you have a genuine friendship, it makes it a bit harder to opt for a feature for someone? Because like you want to have a genuine relationship.
It's weird because it's like some people are my friends that I'm like, okay, like I wouldn't. We don't never do music like that. But with Dizzy, it's different because I'm like, yo, like you're saying, I'm at this level now, innit? So we should naturally just get in a studio. But it's like he was at a certain stage where he was doing, okay, this is what I'm doing now. He's like, I'm doing this on Calvin Harris and this and that, and maybe, yeah, when you lot get here, we can work. But then I'll check, I think, like, we never done a song when it was like pirate radio to wherever, so that wasn't never going to change. I didn't feel that was going to change, no. He's just a rascal. Like, he's just being himself, and he don't.
So who are you closer to now in today? Are you closer to Dizzee or are you closer to Wiley?
Probably it's weird. I'll say I'll probably speak to Wiley more, but I'm probably closer to Diz because it's like, say for example, I might speak to Wiley more. Yeah, studio. Wiley's more like busy. Let's do this, do that. But Dizzy's more like we chill. I go to his house and we just chill. We just watch telly, do
Cloud9.
We do cloud. But you know what? One time I went there thinking, yo, someone's saying, what's Dizzee up to, man? Is he still on this? Like, is he still earning this, that? I went to his house and man, you see a frog up in the band. I was like, when you got frogs in your garden, you're not worried about what we're thinking here. Like, you don't come to my house and see a frog. Nah, not yet. He's cool. He's all right. He's cool.
Nah, I hear that.
So that's the biggest sign of success.
Yeah.
Frogs in the garden.
Frogs in the garden. Yeah. When you got like one of them in-house pools, and you got like it's different, man. We're from Bow, man. We don't have frogs in our garden, but so I thought, yeah, you're gone. Yeah.
Why didn't you make a song Straight Out the Jungle?
Why didn't I circle Straight Out the Jungle?
Why didn't you make a song
as soon as she came out?
As soon as I came out. I needed a holiday, so I needed a break. I would
think that when you've been on TV and you're reaching this
and you know what? Can I be honest? See, before I went in the jungle, I had the song Imperfection Refused recorded. It was meant to do that. So I went like jungle and then change the plan and fresh out. It's like plan, and you have to understand when you're on your own label, you're funding everything. I'll pay for everything. I'll plan and sit down and everything. So it's not like I'm out of the jungle, this and that. Like the jungle, that more TV side, it brings so much TV. I'm like, okay, wow, you hear about TV's big, the TV money's, but when you get in, this is real. Like this is what you lot get, and so much opportunities come after that. Oh, do you want to do this show? And I've said no to so much. I'm like, nah, I'm going focus music fully because this show, do you want to come and host or do this movie for this? I'm like, no, not right now, man. So I could have done a song like that, but I just done some freestyle. I've done a few songs, and it's more like Grammy again. It's gram. I can't lie, but I'll lie and say, obviously, now the hype's back around it again, so that probably influenced it a bit. But it's like I'm doing that. Before I done a Cloud9 EP, that's all 9 tracks, all gram. I've just been recording. I've been in studio, Rapid, Dirt, Roach, K2,
but
everyone.
If you're doing gram now,
yeah.
How are you gonna go back to that level of charting with just doing gram now? Do you believe in the product as much as you did when you was making the pop music?
Oh, okay. As in, like, do I feel like the music now is gonna chart?
You feel like, yeah, exactly. Or do you not care about that? What is the game?
It's like, because where music's at right now, the reality of it is that no one's selling as much as they used to. Do you know what I mean? That's the realness of it. And some people are, obviously.
Like Jeremy just got to number 13.
Jeremy's doing wicked.
12.
Jeremy's got 12. Yeah, Jeremy's doing wicked, like, unique. Like, and he's stayed in his lane. He's got loyal fan base. Loyal, not just like... For example, I always say to people, like, when I went in the jungle, you got new fans that know you for that. And then when they can't hear your music on it because you don't get playlisted and the rest of it, they can't keep in touch with you. So the other people thinking, okay, you're in the middle of nowhere a bit. So I'm like, well, having your own label and just having that freedom, I'm going to put out what I like. Not like I never have put out what I liked, but it's what I listen to. It's what I'm playing right now. So I'm going to put out. Ain't trying to be like, let me chart. You love the charts, wicked, but people like, you chart, you make more money. Like, on that side, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Business is cool. You know what I mean? Like, the income on the money side. That's why I think I'm in a cool position where it's cool when you're doing it and you think, damn, I need this money to keep it going. But
do you think that it affects credibility when you keep releasing stuff and it's not hitting its peak again, especially because you have peaked?
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. And like I said, I watched the interview of Skepta, I think, the other day, and he made a good point. You have to take the risk to go back to square one, and people be like, oh, he fell off and he ain't good and he ain't that. But I'm like, cool, man. Like, numbers don't lie. We're cool, but it does affect it.
When you say numbers don't lie, you are cool. Obviously, we had Lethal here.
Yeah.
The other time.
Oh yeah.
He gave us his top 3 earners. Now, as I've said for the 5th time in this interview, you was the best-selling male of 2009 in the UK.
Yeah.
So he said that it would probably be Dizzee. Who was it? Tiny.
And him.
Not in any particular order. Do you stand by that statement? Do you believe that's quite a factual statement?
That they're the top 3.
Yeah.
They'll be the top 3. Dizzee, Tiny, Lethal. Yeah, they get in. I'm in there.
In the top 3.
I'm in there.
Who would you drop out?
So you're definitely in the top 3.
I'm in there, man. I'm in the mix.
Because that would be a top 4.
That would be a top. No, I'm saying so. Someone have to drop out, I guess.
So who?
Let me see. Lethal, Tiny, Dizzee. Lethal, Dench gets it in. Dizzee, Frogs, hopping that.
Frogs hopping.
Tiny. You know what? It's actually mad. I couldn't say who I'll drop out. You know what I mean? So maybe it's mad. Cause everyone makes like. See, for example, I know
where would you be?
Where would I be at the 3?
Yeah.
It's weird. You know what? Maybe not. I might not say I'm in a 3, man.
So Lethal said he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Are you saying the same thing, that you're a millionaire?
Nah, I might have to exchange that M for a B real quick.
So you're a billionaire?
Maybe.
See, now I know you're chatting.
Now I'm chatting shit. Of course I'm not a billionaire. So are
you a millionaire?
I'm good, man.
Are you a millionaire?
I'm cool, man. I'm alright. I'm good.
So you're not in the top 3 then?
Yeah, maybe not, man.
Come on,
maybe
make up your mind. You're a millionaire. You're not.
Maybe. You know what's crazy? I've never once. What am I scared of? To admit I'm a millionaire. I'm nothing to be scared of, man.
So
it's not,
admit it or don't.
I don't
Are you
know.
a millionaire?
I don't know if I've like a millionaire. Is it me? Are you worth $1 million? Or have you got $1 million?
Have you got $1 million?
I've got $1 million. It's cash flow. I ain't got $1 million in cash.
But you're worth $1 million.
A bit more.
Okay.
I think it's important to ask. A lot of people have commented on the fact that we always ask money questions.
Yeah.
I think in some circumstances we ask just so that people can gauge a reality.
Yeah.
As to what it looks like to peak.
Yeah.
So they're not kind of.
Yeah, because
but you're in the top 3 is what you're saying.
I'm good because like I'm saying, this is what it is. See, from the Star in the Hood, Star in the Hood, their phone show everything like, and everyone got their own ways of making money. Cause everyone charges different on stage. You know what I mean? So I don't know everyone's fees like that. So I can't be like, I earn more than him. I earn more than him. I ain't really watching man's cake like that.
It's top 4.
I ain't.
It's top 4.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it is hard to say.
It's hard to see,
but
you certify that you was in the top 4.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes to the 3, you don't know. It could be.
Nah, do you know what? Because I'm gonna be dead honest. I like to keep it 100 all the time, and Lethal gets it in.
100.
Lethal gets it in. Dizzy's been getting it in.
Do you know what? It's funny that.
Know what I mean?
Is Dizzee gone in?
Yeah, he's half.
So Dizzy's gone in. Lethal's gone in. You're gone in.
Chinese,
Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Ghana team's winning right now.
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I mean?
Real talk, and like,
Yo, Rex, Kano, what go on?
That's the real talk. Like the Ghanaians are getting it in, and like.
But Jamaican people from Ghana originally as well.
Like another thing, if another thing I like to slip in, I think Biz was saying when I watched it, but it's like property, man. Like property, that's something that you have to.
Does that count? Does that count? Kind of.
Course.
That's outside of music.
Okay, that money.
The
The money is what from what is made from what I'm making from music. Everything that I've made off music is from music.
Yeah, it's got to be judged on what you've made
off music.
It
Oh,
can't
okay.
be outside.
But isn't everything indirectly off the back of it?
Music? You
mean just what shows?
Yeah, but you make from shows, endorsement deals, record sales.
Yeah,
oh, in that case, oh yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
shows.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think.
You can't add property.
Why not?
Because that's not from music.
Yeah, but it is directly
for a reason. See, when I bought,
invest your money
you see the first time like
unless Lethal can say I made money from music to invest in property, but that might have been something he was doing
I hear what you're
before.
saying.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
I understand. But I'm saying with me personally, like from when like I first ever
how do you know there's
bought a place.
Certain rappers out there
Yeah.
that are just making money from property and none from music. Do they count?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, well, with the question we asked,
They've not made a penny from music, but they've made money from property.
Yeah.
They count in the top 5.
Name one of them.
I don't know, but there might be some out there. They might just not want to put their business out there.
But that's not why we asked the question, though. Like, everything matters. You can't say when Forbes do the top 5 list or whatever, they don't say this is the top 5 richest rappers in the world based on music. They say he's got Ciroc. They say he's got...
True. They don't say property. Exactly.
If they did property, they would say property, but they're doing other stuff. Ciroc ain't got nothing to do with music. It's an endorsement, but it's something
kind of
own.
Marketed in the music world.
Okay, I'm sure.
It's a bit of a spin-off. I don't know how Forbes do it. Maybe they do add property.
But rich people have been known for investing in property. So if you're making money, why not?
They wouldn't strike Donald Trump off the list because of property.
Donald Trump's not an MC.
But I'm talking about the Forbes hip hop list.
You know what?
Yeah,
just a quick question,
hip-hop list.
You see from you look from outside looking in or whatever, when you talk about top 3, top whatever, who do you see?
I see all the names that Lethal said.
Okay. He didn't say me.
No. I don't mean it like that.
He said with you.
With you.
I'm just testing.
So with you.
So what about Mega Man? Mega Man was on here talking about. Is he not in that top 5, top 4?
I don't know if it's you interviewing me now or do you want to direct the
But you're telling me how it is kind of what it's judged on. So
I'm just
having interviewed Mega Man,
Mega said
sitting
he's
in
got
that
property,
chair,
yeah.
he said, he's got property, various other things. Mike GLC said he made millions of different things.
Yeah, everyone can count.
So
everyone can count. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that obviously.
I thought it was just based off music-related things. Okay.
So if that's the case, if it's just music related, then that means you just have to check people's sales and all that. Is that what you're saying?
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Viz?
Nah.
Because he's the best-selling male of 2009 for the 6th time.
Yeah.
I ain't heard no one
and you know what? And Tiny sold a lot of albums. If you saw his first album, he done crazy numbers. So yeah, if we're relating on that, then
Tiny and Dizzee are in there.
Oh yeah, defo.
That's certified. That's a done deal.
You're trying to kick out Maxwell. Lethal.
I know Maxwell.
I'm not trying to kick him out. I think he's there too.
Yeah.
But it's just about kind of narrowing down what it's based on. I didn't realise it was based on anything.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, growing up in Bow, who was Wiley and Bow like? Was he just that guy? Like, tell us about Wiley.
Wiley was that guy, especially if you make music and you MC. I grew up listening to, I guess, Heartless, Pay As You Go, so when it comes to Wiley, I thought this is the guy who I think is the sickest MC. I want to MC like him. I want to one day see him. He's from Bow. Why can't we see him? And then you see him, because everyone speaks. So when you see Wiley or hear about him, it's just always had the sickest trainers, sickest garms. And when he goes on the mic, it's like, he didn't have, say at WMC, everyone had a couple one-line flows. He weren't on that too much, you know what I mean? He's always ahead, and because his story, he's been through so much, and then you actually see him in person, think, whoa. And when you think someone's such obviously a sick guy, he's gone, and then he's so down to earth. So Wiley was that guy, and it's like anyone who he worked with or touched, the blessing was there.
When he gets at you at Twitter, sometimes, and you've known him for I don't know, maybe 15 years or something like that, what do you think? What's going on?
When Wiley actually gets, before he got to me on Twitter before, I just think, Wiley, just being Wiley. Wiley's just unpredictable. And then you speak to him on the phone, but you know what, nah, I didn't, whatever, come see me, let's go studio.
What did he say?
When he said, what did he say? I can't remember. I think he was saying something about, I think, was it something to do with the Game Over that he wasn't on? And wow, man, on there, I'm this and that. It's that same being Wiley on Twitter.
Is there anyone you regret not putting on that record that you think, why didn't I put that person on that record? It makes sense.
At that time, I swear down, say Gigs, when it comes to UK rap, he's my favourite, and he opened a lot of doors. Gigs, example, is not from our world, but he's doing pro, was killing it. And Tiny was just coming, then I'm sure, past that days. Obviously,
you did think Wretch, though. You did think, well,
did I think,
maybe I should
when I done Game Over, should I be honest, I didn't. Wretch is sick, but when I was making Game Over at the time, all them people that I was mentioning, people was like, I didn't think Wretch at that stage.
Didn't he have Tractor out? He had Tractor out.
He might, but say for example, it's like, I want to, say I have Chip, Tiny, that's more in our world, and I want to put Wretch instead of any of them two. Do you know what I mean? At that stage, for what I wanted for Game Over. So, and like I said, Wretch has always been fire. He's always sick with it. But I thought, this ain't what I want, and that's what I want. And Game Over come together like first. It might be just a few of us, and even how can I forget to mention Devlin? Waitman said his name once. Devlin actually, his verse was scary, and he's someone who's so cool and down to earth, and he's sick. He's one of the sickest, I believe, man.
Cool.
Where's lastly touching on Wiley again, has he ever told you to go somewhere? Where's the maddest place he ever told you to meet him and didn't turn up? Or is there like a good Wiley story that you can tell?
You know
us?
what?
Because
Not even like I told you to meet him somewhere. He's never turned up. I've kind of been with him when he's done it to other people, but not on purpose. He might be like, Wiley's ran me one day. Said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nah, I ain't chilling." He's like, "Cool. I might pick you up. Would you want to meet me?" So I said, "What are we doing? Where we going?" He said, "Let's just go LA or something." I'm like, what now? He said, "Yeah, have you got your passport?" So yeah, bank card. I said, "Yeah, what do you need?" So he says, like getting on a train. You just go to the airport, book. I said, "Yo, I'm kind of young. I need to ring someone. I can't just go." He said, "Yeah, come after I call." He'd be like, I said, "Where are you?" "I'm around the corner. I'm coming. I'm chilling home, ringing him. This times I'm in like East, ringing him. Then he'll like, I'll get through to him after like, "Where?" He said, "I'm just in Birmingham." I'm like, "What?" "You just told me chill. You're around the corner." "Now don't worry, I'll be back in 5 minutes." "You're in Birmingham, bro. Like, you ain't getting here in 5 minutes."
So hold on, he rang you and said, "Let's go LA."
Let's go LA.
You got to love
And then
him.
you're waiting for him.
Yeah, cause we're not going to LA. I thought I know well, we're not going. So
I thought you'd packed your bags.
nah, cause he told me no. He said it's not a packing things. Like if you got passport and bank card, duty free, you can buy what you need when we get there hotel. So all you need is a card and passport. So what do you want? Clothes, trainer? You can buy it all day. I said cool. I said I like this Wiley lifestyle. And then after he's like, yeah, I'm ringing Will, ringing out. Rings back like, yeah, I'm in Birmingham. I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. Birmingham is that new road in Bow that I never heard of. Like you're in Brum. Like you ain't gonna make it in 5 minutes. I thought, God, that's Wiley because he does that so regularly and you don't think anything personal of it. But at the same time, there's other times where he might, for example, say, "We're going here, we're going there," and then we'll go. Wiley would be like, "Yeah, let's go here," and then.
But it's never been as good as LA though, has it?
Nah, it hasn't. No, one thing that we done, I'll never forget though. One time he said to me, we done so many shows these days, like just performing for me. He told me, "You know what? Let's not spend none of our money. We're gonna go to New York." Cool. We done a few shows, didn't spend nothing. Then we booked the holiday, went to New York, and then these time now, we got down thinking, "Whoa, first time in New York and that." I just love trainers, innit? I'm like, "Yep, let's go out. We're going to go." And we went out, and then Wiley's so Wiley. We went out. Everything we saved to go, we got there. He didn't make me buy one thing. Like everything was like, no. He bought me like maybe like 6 crepes. You know, them days with academics, all them jackets with them. I thought, whoa, and then.
Hey, you East Londoners went in with the academics.
Yeah, real talk.
I've always heard that Wiley looks after people.
Nah, he does, man. Wiley, that's why I can't ever say no bad him on that tip. He's like so genuine. And it's like when he sees something good in someone, he's like, yo. So I always say if Wiley tells me he's good. Like he knows what's good and the talent. But at the same time, he's got that wild side where he might be like, "I'm coming," and you ringing me, he's telling me I'm living in Canada now.
Big up Wiley.
Yeah, big up Wiley. He might live in Canada. He might be like, "Let's go Jamaica quickly because that studio, I like it. That's where Drake recorded that song. So let's go there." Okay, we'll go. Then he'll ring me again. Last convo I had with Wiley, not last, but about going away. The plan was that we're gonna go Japan. We're gonna go Japan and buy. He said, "Nako, you're good. So we're gonna go and buy a house each. One would be a studio, and then when anyone wants studio, we'll fly them to Japan." I said, "Yo," he said,
plan.
"Good plan." He said, "Trust me, you make good music there." He said, "Like, I checked the prices, not that much cheaper." I said, "Cool. If you really want to buy a place there, let's do it. We'll buy a place, we'll go." And he said, "I thought, good idea, but I'm thinking we don't need to buy 2 houses. Like, we buy one, make it one for studio, one we sleep in." And that's Wiley. That's Wiley. So he's a good dude. He's always got the big plans.
Him.
I swear down, he's different, unique.
Tinchy Stryder versus Ears, Lord of the Mics, who won?
Oh yeah, I remember. What did he say? I said, what's that lyric I had? "I'm a top boy on a level. They never give back chat on a level." And he come and said, "It's all blessed, innit? As long as you don't get fresh, innit?" I said, boy. Then he said one line that got to me. He said, "Yo, girl, I like her breast, innit?" I said, "Bro, like real talk, okay." But with that clash there, I think, to be honest, I don't think I won. people tell me, I think he won. But when I check back, because it's like, when you're listening to yourself, I'm like, nah, he's more funnier and catching. I always think, like, not like I was big, but he was a bit of the underdogish. So it's like people thinking, every time I've been in a situation like it's like, people want me to not win. Any sort of MC conflict battle. We had loads of everyone, but Airs, Lord and the mic stuff. Oh yeah, that was cool. I was like a bit nervous, thinking, okay, but when he come and said that, it's all Blair, innit? That's the one I was holding that for, and then he just told me, okay, well, I like her, Blair, innit? I said, oh, bro, man, real talk. I like them too, but oh, you ain't gonna tell me right there, right here like that. Nah, he's cool though. I like his, man. I rated him. Who do you think won?
Do you know what? I have to watch it again.
Political.
But I've always enjoyed that clash though.
Yeah, I need to watch it again, funny enough, yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch it again. I just remember that was one of your epic clashes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had one more Eskimo dance. I can't remember. Did you ever have a clash in Eskimo dance? No.
I'm not sure. I just remember.
That's your only clash then?
Really like a real clash. But I remember we had like different things with, say, Frisco and them, like Ruff Squad, like Deja Days, they used to come there. It was all cool, but one thing I won't ever fix, see, like that I just said that On a Level lyric. Someone said to me the other day, oh, that lyric, because Wiley's new song On a Level, and that's a remix for mine. We used to remix each other's lyrics in it, and then people like, yo, like, back in the day, you used to just take every lyric from Wiley, like, On a Level, on a regular, and like, really? They're my lyrics, like, he remixed me. So, them days, I'm like, gas, going to school, like, yo, Wiley's just remixing my bars and that, and then people just used to spin it back on me. I went to one Eskimo dance, and then, I don't know who it was, I'm trying to remember, it wasn't Flirty or someone come with some sick lyric, and then when they get a reload, you're thinking, okay, I want a mic again. But then obviously them days though, I got a lot of them reload bars, so it's like, yeah, you know. So I've had a few clashes on stage, but it wasn't like we're clashing. It was like the MC battling, where if someone comes in after you and says a certain lyric and gets a reload, they've got you. So you just got to line up who to, yeah.
Last question I want to ask is
girls.
No.
Oh, that's unlike you.
No, I don't ask about that.
Oh.
Only one time, Saskula, you get me?
Okay.
And
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, no one's touching that for a minute, so.
No one's what?
Touching that.
Touching, Sass's numbers. Okay, yeah, hi.
Unless, well, you don't do high, so.
Me? Oh, is you trying it again?
And it's, alright, cool. So what I want to ask you is, yeah.
No, I mean.
No. It wasn't even about that. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to ask you. There you go. I think that when you did so well, yeah, there was a big gap beforehand of someone coming from the urban kind of scene. Yeah. It was like you. Yeah. Now, at the time, I remember there was so much things happening musically. There was like
before me or between when I came?
During.
Okay.
There was like the movement. Yeah. Like Gets Rich, Scorcher. Yeah. Devlin, Mercs. They're all kind of killing it, like proper killing it. Then you've got Boy Better Knowing that killing it. Even Ruff Squad killing it. Just Wiley killing it. Everyone's killing it.
It's true. OD, everyone's killing it.
How were you the chosen one? How did that happen? Did Jack and Archie find you and had their whole situation set up so well, and that you was just making the perfect music at the time, that it just gelled so well and it just happened naturally? Or did you do juju? I don't know. Tell me, like, what's going on?
That's a good way to put it, because it must have been so sick you thought it can't be real. No.
I knew it was real. I was just messing around.
I know you're banter king.
Yeah. I just mean like how, like that must, cause it was. But you know, my bad. We'll do this after. But you know what I'm trying to say though, like when everyone's just doing their own thing, like, and it was not like someone, because like now it's like someone could have a good year. Yeah. I know what you mean. It won't surprise us if someone else has a good year the next year.
It's true.
There was nothing going on for a while.
It just felt like
it seemed impossible to get to the next year.
It seemed like Dizzee was the only one that was doing well.
It really was. It really was on that level anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a thing where like they come to me, like okay, I thought, okay, boys from Norwich, they're younger than me. I thought, what do you know about Graham or what we do? And they come with that, I'm back, you know, I think that mixtape was out then. showing me everything they knew. I thought you could have just put this together and listened a week or so ago. And then I spoke to them. I thought, you know what? Why not? Like, let me nothing to lose in it. I'm gonna try something because I met them. Cause I done a little show in Norwich where I think was it Crazy T? Or was it someone couldn't turn up? So I was just covering for someone on the agency, and then they saw me like, yo, we've always liked you. They come to Bo, sat down, spoke, started recording. I was with Tinchy a lot in the studio, making Star in the Hood. Next thing, me, Tinchy, Rapid Dirt, we just made so much, and then they was like, cool, we're gonna do this hands-on. So everything from the Star in the Hood t-shirts, print them, go and put everything was ourselves, everything, and I thought, I like these guys' energy, man. So it kept building, and then I guess I had that. I supported a lot of tours as well, done so much work that people could never see, and then used to flipping go on certain tours where we can only afford one room. So Jack and Archie probably sleep in their car and then use the room the next morning to... It was mad, but we done so much, and I felt like their heart was in a good place. You know what I mean? It's genuine, knew what we want to do. So the thing that triggered it, I think it got to a stage you thought, you know what, this is the last thing we're putting in. Like, I think Stryder, man, thought, you know what, like we've done all this, mainstream money, so much things, but then next thing now, when that connected, and I thought, oh wow, like suddenly the hard work's paying off for them as well. Because like, as in, I'm 28 now, I've been MCing from when you're going to year 7 or year 12, yeah, from then, that's what I got. Yeah, like then till now, and people like, so did you used to sometimes work here? Like, not on a boasting thing, but I've never worked. This is work, I guess, but I've never had to get there. I worked once when you're doing, was it work experience, school time, right? Yeah, 2 weeks you get. I was there for a week, they gave me the boot, so that's my work. But so I thought, nah, I have to do this. This is what I'm here for. Everyone says, are you... Slicks always said it to me, like, we're all talented, we're all sick, but you're chosen. I'll never forget that day. I was like, whoa.
So how did you feel like you was going through? Obviously, you was going through education system. Because I remember you was at UEL for a little while as well. Like, how was that juggling that? Because obviously by that stage you was already a household.
Yeah, that was hard. In my final year, like that's when I got number one. I went to number one. I went on tour with N-Dubs for like a month. FIFA now, like final year you got to do the dissertation, and I'm like tour or work. I get it, but music's what I want to do. I kind of went uni at the start of it thinking, well, you know, when you just after college a year when you ain't doing that, and then like, you know, I'm Ghanaian. I think like most parents might be like, they're like, what are you doing? And so I thought, okay, let me enroll into uni. But then it was something that I actually liked. But at first I thought, I'm just doing something. Then music's my main thing. When that kind of took a certain level, I thought, yeah, I'm good. Are you laughing at me?
No, we're laughing at him, cocoa butter. And
oh, for real?
It's Carmex, man. Still people do that. Like,
uni, it was mad. It was cool, but like I'm saying, it got to a stage where I thought music's my main thing, and so I guess I got to a stage where I'm like, I can go back and finish that.
What did your parents say when you said to them you was choosing the tour?
They kind of thought, they've always been supportive, man. That's the cool thing. I've never been someone who ain't doing it. I was always good in school, do you know what I mean? Good in school, like education-wise, but behaviour-wise maybe not as good, but I was cool. And then, so they was always like, okay, and I wanted to be a footballer at first. Like, okay, you want to football, music, this, like, hey, sure. I thought, and then it started going through. Obviously, when you first get your number one, they don't understand what it is really. And then people start coming around and pictures and knocking the door. They think, oh. And then I walk with my mum somewhere, she's thinking, what happened? But then, so they just realised. And then, like I said, one of the main things I've ever done was the day when I said to my mum, you don't have to work again. That was one of the best feelings. I'm thinking, whoa, and this is from just me writing lyrics.
So you retired your mum?
Yeah.
See, we have to bring the clapping back.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That was the main thing. I thought, you know what? And people said to me like, yo, you bought this place and this, why don't you want to move it? I'm like, my parents and that, when they move on to Ghana, that's where like you have to build things there and that. So it's like, I was thinking, nah, man, my mum does a lot. Obviously, everyone's parents ride for them, but I was thinking, you supported us. Like, we used to do house tapes in my room. Like, MC and my brother's a DJ, me, the whole Ruff Squad, Dizzee, everyone's small room, like, in Bo, and late night jumping, making noise, and they didn't complain. Everyone's like, you really got in like that? We don't know how this goes down in you. And then, so through all of that, so the day when I was cool, like, you know what? You're cool now. If I'm alright, you're cool. So after that, I thought, nah, you don't have to. You know what I mean? It's been hard for everyone, but for a certain stage, I thought, nah, man, like, that's always been my drive. I want to get to a stage where I'm like, I don't want my mum having to go work anymore if I'm putting this much work. And like everyone says that, but you just got to do what you can. And my last, like, I put in so much work for the money I earn, and people say, whoa, music's easy, man. Like, he's cool, he's this and he's that, and how come you're making this and they're not making that? I'm like, well, if it's so easy, why are we not all on the
definitely.
same?
I definitely think you've earned your money because
thank you.
Your track record in terms of like the singles that you put out.
Yeah.
Like each one was connecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't have to connect.
Nah.
And even down to this stage of your career, when you still are given the opportunity to go somewhere like the jungle, and you're still actually working for it, like like, I'm a bit nervous and stuff. So like, there's certain things that I would struggle like with the snakes and stuff like.
Real talk.
I'm gonna try to do a better thing, but that's actually work.
Real talk.
Like you're actually working, and you're saying that you don't want to let the team down. Well, I suppose if you're on an island with people and you want to get along with them, you don't want to let them down.
And you're hungry.
So,
like it's mad.
And at the end of the day, when you go home and you're able to retire your mum and that and live.
That was before the jungle, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
well, there you go.
Yeah, jungle.
So now you're going to retire Ruff Squad and everyone's good then. Hey.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you, Tinchy Stryder. Not for the radio.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes give people a squeeze.